Yo, flight boss, bitch. Let me switch this. Shouts out to Stupid Loud Pat because he asked me a question how I personally astral travel, and you know what I'm saying. I can give you little keys to doors to unlock, but the way you put the key in there and the way your force, your energy you use to push the door or whatever like that, shit like that is on you. So in so many words, everybody got their own way of how they astral travel. Like me, I don't actually have to go through no kind of procedures or anything like that, because where I come from, my star system is automatically enables me to astral travel because of the DNA codes that I have from my star system. But anybody could astral travel. Like the first key thing I can tell you is never astral travel with the intentions of trying to astral travel. That's the first contract you shouldn't sign. Them contracts though only last for like a couple seconds, a couple minutes. You could always those are not long-term contracts. So you don't have to do certain shit to get them broke. You don't have to do certain shit to get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like the first thing is to, if you want to astral travel, go into astral traveling without the mind state of you're trying to astral travel. Because the moment you put in your, look, this is a contract. Anytime your mind made up, you signed the contract. So anytime you was presented with something, the minute your mind was made up about it, you signed that contract. And the minute you was undecided and switched to something else, you didn't sign the contract. So people don't know where you stand on certain subjects. But when you trying to astral travel, you sign a contract. You sign a trying contract. And there's a lot of things that come with trying. But if you know anything about trying, you never actually get it done. You just actually try. And at this, we can't really, in this time, you can't really be trying. You just have to do. So it's like, first thing first is don't sign no try contract. If you're gonna astral travel, you're gonna actually astral travel. And to experience it, you have to break all mental paradigms and build a mental paradigm that has something to do with remembering your astral travel. So say you want to go to Uranus, and you want to travel to Uranus, and you want to use the energy to travel to Uranus and use Uranus power. And I suggest you go learn everything about Uranus. So when you want to astral travel, it might be something that happened in your life that makes you feel like it resonated with Uranus. And then right there you astral travel. But don't stop there. Keep your mind on the energy of what you're trying to experience. And break all mental paradigms that you have to experience everything. Because a big part of astral traveling that people go wrong is they're always expecting. So that's a contract you sign, and an expectation, like you're supposed to see something, or when you jump into certain dimensions, there is no direction, there is no vision, there is no colors, that's only when they start getting manifestation to here, and then you could be able to look at certain things, and then all the stuff that's out, information that's out on shit now, you could kind of point to it and resonate it with what you learned. But as far as astral traveling, period, don't expect to see no colors, don't expect to see nobody, just kill all mental paradigms you got in your head. Like, kill all that shit. Like, don't have nothing in your head that's tied to some earthly. Because a lot of times it could be something that somebody told you how you could probably astral travel, but it has a bunch of earth. It has a bunch of elements that you have to use to do that. Like, you don't really have, like, you don't need crystals. You don't need. Don't get me wrong. Crystals is a big part of Earth, but you don't need none of that shit. You don't need none of that shit to astral travel. All you gotta do is break all mental paradigms and have a clear mind. Then when you come back, you're gonna have a lot of information. But it's based on what you've learned here or what you've seen here, how well you're able to resonate it with certain situations that's here. That's all it's about. You got to live your life. Now, you got to use your human side to live your life, but your being side is going to help you connect the dots on what's the problems and what's the good areas and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So just clear your mind from all mental paradigms and don't sign no trying contracts or no expectation contracts, and you should be fine. You should be able to, once you get more and more into it, you'll be able to tell certain shit in your life. You'll be able to explain certain experience you went through. And when you do learn certain shit, it's going to come to you from a astral place. It's not going to come to you from that person. Because you can sit down and listen to somebody all you want, and it might resonate with you or not. But when you learn something based on, when you learn something down here and you could be able to resonate with it up there, you astral travel. It's not as hard as people think. Like, it's not as complicated as people think either. You just have to have the mind to articulate it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody astral travel. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a few keys to unlock the door. You know what I'm saying? And down work. You know what I'm saying? Just I'll be back at it. You know what I'm saying? Just ask more questions or whatever like that, and I could tell you like the simplest form. But everybody got their own way. It's just how much you know here on Earth allows you to how well you can articulate it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, flight boss, bitch.